Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to KB Small Engine Repair. It's another day in paradise here in the shop. Got this lawn tractor here in the shop for service, and we're going to be adding an oil drain hose instead of these silly little plugs that cause a mess. So stick around, I'll show you how to do that. All right guys, so as I said, we are going to be replacing this plug for one of these little easy oil drain hoses. Why they don't put it on there in the first place, I don't know. Don't get me started on one of those deals. It's like, you know, why do the airlines charge you extra for your baggage? Or, you know, why do they this and that? It's like, just charge me an extra $30 on the price of the mower and that include it. You know, I don't understand why they don't do that, but that's a different story for a different day. It says in the instructions in the bag, it says on your first oil change, put this on there, and tells you how to do it. So they know you're going to do it. Just put it on the mower in the first place and charge an extra $30. Anyways, rant over. So I've already sucked all the oil out of here. I have an oil extractor, so I've sucked it out of the oil dipstick hole. You can drain it right here, but it's going to cause a mess. You're going to send oil all over the frame, down onto the drive pulley, and everywhere. But that is an option if you don't have an oil extractor. Just be prepared for a pretty big mess. There still might be some oil here, just because sucking it out doesn't get everything. Just as, you know, this little hose doesn't, but this plug is basically at the low point of the engine. So I'm going to try and prevent a mess by putting that towel there. And I'm going to use a 12-point half-inch wrench to get this plug off. That camera's shaking, isn't it? Let me drop my table down so it's... There we go. That won't be bouncing as much. It's kind of tight in here. You could use a socket or something if you want, you know, a 12-point socket, but with this kind of tie rod in the way, it's kind of difficult on this particular model, but to get it a certain way out, you can use your fingers. And we're gonna have a little bit of oil. As I said, that's okay. It's expected. Part number 4, so you got two pieces on this. You've got the hose connector from Briggs & Stratton. This is a part number 796532. Looks like this. Oops. Go dropping it. Looks like this. This is what you're going to attach the hose to. So this is the part we need to put back in. So you can see, just with just a tiny wee bit amount of oil there, how messy that got. Imagine dumping the whole sump full of oil, how that went. That'd be a mess. Let me plug up this hole too. It's starting to come out again. And put this in there. Now there's a couple different kinds. You've seen the other connector. It's you know, it's a short little stubby deal where you pull it out and twist it, you know, with a little black cap on the tip. There's a couple different kind you can use. Today we're doing this one. It's already got some thread locker on there. You don't want it too tight, but you definitely want it snug. Just want that other connector that I just told you about, notorious for leaking. So just make sure it's snug. Make sure that thread locker definitely gets in there enough. And that part's done. Get some more of that oil out. Sorry, I know that camera's shaking. I apologize. Now, see if I can do this without, I'm gonna do it this way. So put that hose on until it seats flush with kind of the hex. So seat it flush with the hex of the fastener. And then here's my handy dandy hose clamp pliers that I showed in my, can't remember what I call it, 6 tools you don't need or whatever. I'll put a card at the top, but take that. Whoops, stuck behind that tie rod. There we go. Take that and put it back right into place. Up. I'm gonna bring it out just a little bit. Right there. Perfect. Let's see if I can get this up here now after I did a mistake doing it that way. Now see these little grooves in the blower housing? That's where this clip is meant to attach. That tie rod's giving me a trouble. I don't. So put it right there. And we are good to go. It shouldn't be kinked like that. I might have to reroute it or something, but maybe I'll take that off and cut it or something. But anyways, that's the basics of it. Most of them don't have this right here. It's underneath or something. So this might have been a better situation to use that other stubby deal, you know. But this is what I had, and this is what we're gonna go with. So we'll make it work. Anyways, if you've got a mower like this and with that silly drain plug, and you want to switch it out, there you go. Very simple. So like I said, guys, very simple job to do. Got a couple part numbers. So the actual hose assembly is part number 594200. And then the actual hose connector that goes into the block is a 796532, both by Briggs & Stratton. So if you've got a similar situation with this little drain plug, if you're a DIYer, someone at home, and you want to switch this out, those are the parts for it. And very simple job. You can do it in your backyard, on your driveway, anywhere. Go ahead and try it yourself. If you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. Hit that thumbs up for me. And as always, make a choice to have a great day. Thank you all for watching.